Welcome to Inside Lake Forest. I'm Eileen Looby, your host, and today we're at the corner of Western and Woodland Road in downtown Lake Forest, Westwood Square, which also houses Burger King. But we're really here today to see Michael's barbershop. He's been cutting hair in this community for generations. Let's step inside. Hi, Michael. I realize I'm interrupting one of your clients here. Good to see you today. It's a pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. What I'd love to do is talk a little bit about your history, Michael, because I know you've been in this community for generations. Tell me when you first came to Lake Forest.
I came to Lake Forest in 1955, Christmas Eve, and right probably about 1,000 feet away from here. And I met this people, it's Cascaranos, and my uncle brought me here, and I never left Lake Forest since then.
And you came from Italy?
I came from Italy on a boat. Took us 3 days to get from New York here, and 9 days from Italy to here.
Wow.
And since then, I've been in Lake Forest. I married a girl from Lake Forest. My kids went to Lake Forest schools, and I promote Lake Forest all over the country.
We love it.
And that's the best things I can say.
Great.
And I don't know what to say. Thanks to the Lake Forest for being here.
Well, thank you, Michael. You certainly have been a major tradition in our community. Speaking of that, I know you had a store. You started off in West Lake Forest.
I started in West Lake Forest, and in 1958, I worked over Barrett College before learned some English. Never went to school here. I don't know how to read and write, but I learned from comic books and television.
Super.
And that's the honest truth. And I've been cutting hair since 9 years old.
Wow.
And learned over in Italy, and the general idea is going to get an Italian haircut if he wants it.
All right, good. Well, obviously, Michael, you're a big Blackhawks fan.
I'm a big Blackhawk fan, and I enjoy it very much. And my kids surprised me for Christmas this year, and which was a very shocking surprise. I thought something was going on because my wife had a stroke. And when I came back, me and her came in here, and I made the corner from there. And I said, what? I don't have no Indian in my store. And because the only place you see this Indian head is in the governor's room, which I've been there with the Tommy Ivan.
Wow.
And a lot of the Blackhawk people, and I really enjoyed it. And, so when I saw that, we came in, there's my son and daughter-in-law greeted me as well. Congratulations, we finally done something you always wanted to have done at the shop.
Neat.
And a process to be able to, all the honors to do all the people what I like. And
very cool.
And so we're going to try to get this gentleman right here an Italian cut.
All right. Well, Michael, I'm glad we get to see you actually working today because I know that you're busy.
Right.
I know that you don't take appointments,
no.
correct?
No, we don't take an appointment. We take a number system.
Great.
And the people can go to the shop in the town.
Okay.
And we send the people from one place to another, and it's good for the community. And we have a lot of fun, but 90% of people, we really enjoy it.
Excellent. Well, and I know at certain times, Michael, I know we're here early in the morning, you're just opening up, but there's literally a line practically out your door here for people coming in.
Right. But we try to be, we're not in a hurry, never in a hurry. If a person's in a hurry, we do it the early shop, the only way, but I mean, we take our time. We do the best possible to help the people out the way they want it and not the way they don't want it. Because I mean, to me, it's on the heart. You learn that as a little guy, and you keep it. And I mean, all the people I got working for me, they do it the same ways I like to do. Because to me, it's more. I don't know how to say it, but I mean, the pride is there.
Yeah, well, absolutely. You have pride in what you do, and that's what makes a successful business. I mean,
right.
And that shows why you've been here. Now, you went from West Lake Forest, and then you moved over to Deer Path.
Deer Path, where Norton's antique shop is.
Okay.
Then that's when Walgreens expanded the liquor department. And then from there, Hart Duran said, Mike, why don't you move in my shop, my mall? And like, because I was trying to buy some places and try to establish myself with a bigger shop. But I went in the Chamber of Commerce, and which all the people, the mayors and stuff like that, they knew me, and Trans Mike, it's going to cost you a lot of money to renovate this little building. And I didn't do it. And so I came in here, and I've been still here.
You've been here since 1981?
1981, on New Year's Eve, I came in here. And when I do move up here, I probably won't, after the time I will retire, which should be a long time, I hope.
Well, I know, Michael, as a child, that actually my parents brought my brothers and I in here for our cuts. And I know you still cut my dad's hair.
I still cut your dad's hair, and I still cut, I think the oldest persons I got is probably 95 years old.
Wow.
And still, as a customer, so I do not know who you are. I don't know the people's names, or I know more from facial and the hair. That's the only way I work with it. I do not know, I like not know the people because I feel like more restful.
Sure.
It's enjoyed more the job than anything else.
Well, tell me a little bit about your style of cutting. So this is, as you mentioned, you know, this is the real-time Italian way of cutting hair.
Right.
And you also, do you still do shaves?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not
okay.
until about 2 years ago, they said no more shave because of the AIDS purpose.
Oh, okay, sure.
And so we don't shave anymore, and I use all the razors I use. That's throwaway blades.
Yeah.
And that's more for sanitation and stuff like that. And
Okay.
I think that's
So we've evolved with the times, but you're still cutting great hair.
yes.
And how many people do you have that work with you here?
I have 3 people working,
Okay.
and Steve, one my employees right now he's been working with me for 37 years. Rachel here, she's been working for 5 years, and we all learn it the same way. And if they don't do it that way, they don't work here.
Okay.
Because the shop has got to be going to the same way as normal.
Well, right, you want everybody to get the same
They come
quality
in here
haircut.
and like they said, they take the same kind of haircuts, and when they go from the shop and they go someplace, and they know where the place come in for the haircut.
Now,
See-
Robert, did you have a couple questions for Michael today?
Yes, I did actually, Michael. First of all, thank you for the haircut. And we know you've been in the business for a while in Lake Forest. And what makes your business so successful with customers?
Well, what it is, like you please them what they want you to do, and you don't do what you want to do. You just have to do what the person's asked you to do, and respect them, and like enjoy them. Everybody becomes part of the family, and like I say, I do not know people's names, and I'd rather be not known that way, and that I'm more like as a friend. So they becomes a family, and we keep up that way. We know the family from start to beginning or to the end almost. And when it comes to the end, that's the end of it. But I mean, like it's more like you are part of the family. Everybody becomes part of the family. And I mean, we work here and we are friends. Wherever I go, I've been recognized. Last time my wife returned, said, "Who's that?" I said, "I don't know, but he's a customer." And I mean, that's the honest to God truth, and that's how it is. That's how we serve the people, and that's why I'm accustomed to have the people as they are.
And so the way, so the way your service kind of works here, it's nice for customers to want to come into and
enjoy
feel
it.
invited.
Feel invited, and I mean, they come in here and they relax, and like I said, if they have time, they have time to wait for it. They'll go from here and they go to shopping, or they go for beer or Burger King, or they go to all the stores in town. That's why I use a number system, so they can go do something and they come back when they're supposed to come back. You set an appointment, you have to write it down. I do not write, and I like it better. I've been using that number system since 1950, and I say 60s. And the first one we done that's because was the bar next door. We used to have put a fish line, which fish line that works like a charm, and we used to put a bell in the other thing in the bar, and we used to pull the string, this no line, And we pulled a string in there, and they said, oh, the guy's up, it's my turn. They would come in, get a shave and haircuts.
Perfect.
And now we've got the numbers, I put the numbers, and so the people can go from here, they can go to, like on a Saturday morning, like people that come in with their wives early in the morning, they go for breakfast. So I tell them it'll be about 40 minutes, and about 35 minutes they're here, and they sit and wait for the few more minutes. They get in the chair, they're happy. So the stores and everybody in town gets to know. And if we do have a new clientele come in from out of town, first thing I introduce them, the schools, because my kids were in the school here, and what the police department and everything else is so easy to take care of it, and send them to the beach. Because the beach what we used to have when we were kids, when I came here, there wasn't that much of beach.
Yeah.
So we put them up. When I had the shop in West Lake Forest, that's when the beach was, not West Lake Forest, on Deer Pad. That's when the beach had to be promoted, and I was pushing that so much because I had a boat, and we had boat ramps and stuff like that, and I enjoyed it. And we done so much of it, and like I still do. And so I send the people, go see the beach. If you don't have a beach, go there and take the kids and let them run. And until yesterday, a newcomer came in and you take them to the boys, the kids to the beach. I said, no, not yet. I said, well, take them down there. They got everything, toys you can play, and they have fun. And they come in, thanks you very much for coming.
Great.
So I promote more of the things in the town from here in the Lake Bluff and things like that. And like I promote a lot of people, then say after that, if you're like to take the people to, we paying for it, that Forest Preserve on 137 and the other places, and they got a nice restrooms, and you can take the wife, and nobody don't have to worry about going to those hot houses. I said, oh yeah, you know, they got a nice restroom there, and I said that, and the people are thankful for that. And that's what I think makes the shop more attractive.
And have you had any famous clients?
Yes.
And you can't name names, and that's okay.
Cannot name real famous, and I still have quite a few famous customers right now still living here. They come from all over the country. The farthest one comes from France.
Wow.
They got one comes once a month, comes from Australia.
Wow.
And they all from all over the country. They come in, and they still become I say it's quite a few people from all over the world, and wherever I go, I've been recognized.
If I may, one of his most famous customers still comes to him via the moon, James Lovell.
All right.
Frequents Michael's barber shop.
Excellent. Thank you. But we don't know names.
I don't know. I did not know. I did not know who was until somebody said it.
So someone
and
said it.
To me, it's just like it's like anybody else sits in the chair, and that's that you serve them like that.
Wonderful.
Everybody's supposed to be. They pay me for their service. For me to serving them, that's how I like it.
And Michael, so let's talk a little bit about your hours. Your hours of operation are
8 to 4 on the Saturday, and 8 to 6 on the weekdays, except Monday. Sunday and Monday I'm closed.
Sunday, Monday you're
I don't
closed.
show up. And when it's Lake Forest Day, I'm off for 3 days. I'm off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I've been doing that since the first year I moved to West Lake Forest, and they came on June, and then Lake Forest Day came, so I was open. And they came over, Mike, you're not supposed to be open on Lake Forest Day. I said, oh, why? I said, this is West Lake Forest. I said, no, but it's Lake Forest. Since then, I never opened those 3 days. That was my vacation time.
good.
And I finally graduated for, I'm not going to say the years, but I mean, like finally graduated, take 2 weeks of vacation a year. And then I take 2 days off of go fishing. And that's about it. And I said,
Great.
I enjoy that.
Excellent.
That's what I
So
like to
now
do.
we know you're here Tuesday through Saturday, but except for the Lake Forest Day,
Lake
and
Forest
if you're
Day,
going
I
to go
never showed
fishing.
up. I never, hunting or fishing, but it's, and I enjoy doing things what I do in Lake Forest and Lake Bluff.
Excellent.
Like I said, the kids went here, they lived here, and right now I'm enjoying having them all year round. And now that I'm proud the grandfather of 3 kids, grandchildren, and
Wonderful.
Love it.
Robert, did you have any other questions for Michael?
So Michael, For special occasions such as weddings, have you ever offered any special perks to
Yes,
customers?
when
who
the
have come
customer
in?
comes in, they say they're getting married, and I personally give them a nice trim, make it look like they didn't get a haircut, but they got the haircut they wanted, and I don't charge them because I think
nice.
that's a good tradition to do. Selling 1957,
Wow.
so that's
Fabulous.
That's any more questions? I'll answer them.
I mean, it's nice that you've bonded with your customers, but have you had any other unique experiences with customers where a customer has come in and you've done something special for them outside of the holiday occasions, or
I do it like it's like if there's some charity things or raffles and things like that. Instead to give them money, I give them a gift certificate for a free haircut, and they can, so the charity can make money out of it, and so everybody can be happy. And I put my time in it, so I give them the free haircuts and for that. And
Great.
That's.
well, I appreciate the haircut you gave me today. That was nice.
It's been a pleasure to do it, and like I said, that's I'm really happy to do it, and that'll be about $55. No, I don't charge that much. My haircut's not that price. Like I say, I enjoy doing the things I do, all the way around. So I mean, I'm not one of those kind of persons that got to be. No, I rather work and they have fun and they enjoy the people.
Well, and that's what really is the tradition of Lake Forest, and we don't see it as often in Lake Forest businesses, Michael. And so I want to thank you for your service
And
to our community with this wonderful business.
I want to say one more single thing I wanted to say.
Okay.
I was to one store last Monday, and I walked to the store, and I was kind of shocked. I've never been to the store in a long time, and I was kind of shocked. You greeted that lady in there like Lake Forest people used to greet in years and years ago. And I really enjoyed it, and I've been telling that to customers.
Thank you, Michael.
To me, it was something very special.
Well, what we do is we share passion in our work, and I think that's what brings out our smiles and why customers keep coming back.
Like I say, it was very, very touchy.
Thank you.
So I do thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome. Well, thank you for watching Inside Lake Forest. As you know, today we've been visiting with Michael here at Michael's Barbershop, which has been here for generations. We hope you take the time and stop in and visit him soon.